This is Talk What You Know Sports. I'm your host, The Ghost, greatest host of sports talk, where we talk sports topics to the grave. Today we're going to focus on week 1 of the NFL season, which gets underway on NBC, a battle between the Green Bay Packers versus the Chicago Bears at Soldier Field. I picked the Green Bay Packers to take that game. It's going to be a close one. It's going to come down to the fourth quarter, but Aaron Rodgers will find a way to win that game. Let's move on to Sunday, the early 1 o'clock games in Cleveland, where the Cleveland Browns will take on the Tennessee Titans. Baker Mayfield with all his new weapons, including Odell Beckham Jr. I just think that Cleveland Browns are excited for the season. They want to show their fans what they have. I think Cleveland will win that one easily. On to Miami, where the Miami Dolphins will take on the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens has Lamar Jackson. I think that Miami has a new head coach, so therefore it's going to take Miami time to gel. Meanwhile, the Baltimore Ravens will be off and running, as Cleveland has gotten better, so Baltimore wants to do all they can to try to keep up with Cleveland and Pittsburgh Steelers as well. Another 1 o'clock game that's going to be a dandy. I think it's going to be exciting games. The Atlanta Falcons traveling to Minnesota to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Both teams are looking to get back into the playoffs. Minnesota's home opener. The fans of Minnesota are going to go crazy. I got the Atlanta Falcons, however, winning that game. It's going to be a close one, probably like a 3-point margin or something like that, a last-second field goal from the Falcons, but I do have the Falcons taking that game. Let's go over to the New York Jets. New York City, Battle of New York between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. I pretty much don't know what to make of the New York Jets, but Buffalo has a good defense. I just think Buffalo's going to win that game in New York against the Jets. The Philadelphia Eagles, they will open up at home against the Washington Redskins. Philadelphia's Super Bowl pick by many. And I just think the Redskins are on a rebuild. So I have Philadelphia winning that one easy. Carson Wentz will be back in uniform and ready to go. So, again, Philadelphia, I feel, will take that game. Another 1 o'clock game on the schedule brings us to Carolina, in which the Carolina Panthers will battle the Los Angeles Rams. I really don't know how to pick that one. The Rams does have an explosive offense, but Cam Newton is under fire this year. He has a lot to prove. I want to get an edge to the Rams. I just think that the Carolina Panthers does not have enough weapons. I think they will keep the game close. However, I just think the Rams have too much firepower. The last 1 o'clock game of the day brings us to Jacksonville. We have the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on Patrick Mahomes, and the Kansas City Chiefs. I think the Kansas City Chiefs will run away with that game. Jacksonville, their defense has been good for the last couple of years, but they got Nick Foles starting at quarterback. I don't think Nick Foles will keep up with Patrick Mahomes. That's going to be a tough task for anybody, but nevertheless, I got Kansas City winning that game. So there's your 1 o'clock games on Sunday's schedule. I'm going to come back with a part 2 of this video. I'm going to talk about the games that's going on in the late afternoon. The late start 4 o'clock Eastern time zone games is going to start, and I'll give my predictions for those games as well as Sunday Night Football and Monday Night Football. Again, check out all my social media outlets and tune in for the next video in which I talk about the rest of week 1.